I'm Solaris Yan with OWTV, and today I'm sitting down with SUNY Old Westbury's Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies students and staff to discuss recent executive orders targeting gender ideology. On January 20th, 2025, President Donald Trump placed the executive order defending women from gender ideology extremism and restoring biological truth to the federal government. The executive order calls for the federal government to only perceive two sexes, male and female, putting all individuals who don't assign with the sex assigned at birth at risk. 4 out of 10 Americans know someone who identifies as transgender or non-binary. Students of WGSS had strong emotions on the executive order placed.
Suddenly, I'm worried that I have to start using he, him pronouns again, and that terrifies me because it felt like it was a weight lifted off of me when I came out as non-binary.
You know, I'm worried that if I get stopped or if I try to go somewhere that they would just take it away, because I've heard stories from people on the gender diverse spectrum that their identifications are getting taken away.
While removing gender from federal forms of identification, federal workers were also told to remove anything promoting gender ideology from workspaces, a main target being pronouns in workers' signatures.
Consequences will be that we are less precise in our research and our scholarship, that we are less inclusive in our spaces.
Director of WGSS, Dr. Jillian Crocker, was able to break down the implications of the executive order.
The policy is an attempt to vilify a very small segment of the population to distract from the very real political initiatives that are actually having impacts on people's lives. So this idea that we're defending women from ideas, first of all, but from kind of a made-up problem is really just a political maneuver.
The policy enacted targets a small percentage of the population. Public health professor Bianca Rivera voices her concerns.
People are mad and scared of the wrong 1%.
With confusion surrounding the policy, students and staff alike are left wondering what comes next and worry about the worst that's yet to come.
Negative impacts from those policies, my top one would be suicide, especially in children.
People who are in the margins or trans folks and NB folks are already at higher risk for suicide and self-harm. And so in one way, there's real tangible harm that could happen when we think of what could happen.
We are giving a subset of the population the authority to police what an acceptable woman's body is, right? What an acceptable man's body is.
The executive order has been an attack on transgender and non-binary communities, but it will have effects that will be seen not only in the government, but in education, social spaces, and daily lives for all American citizens, regardless of their gender. I'm Solaris Yan with OWTV. Thanks for watching.